Hi everybody, it's DelusionDispeller. It's about 4:24 here, p.m. Central Time. I thought I'd do a live because I can. And I was going to do another borderline video upload, but instead I figured I would just come online and do a borderline personality disorder talk. That way people can interact and ask questions and give me insights and input and fun stuff like that. So I will start talking, and if I do not acknowledge your comment, I apologize. I cannot stop every 5 seconds to acknowledge comments. So somebody's texting me. Just a moment. Why is the heater on with the air? That's kind of weird. All right. The heater just kicked on. And we have the air conditioners on.
Because you have the heater on and you made it cold.
That's weird. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, got it.
So here we go. Let's talk about denial. Part of BPD is denial. They have no problem. The problem is everybody else. Just say a borderline person lost their job. Stupid boss, stupid rules at work, stupid employees. That's the reason why I couldn't stay there. Nobody got along. Nobody followed the rules. Everybody was stupid. The boss was a jerk. Couldn't get along with them. And it's like every job they do this. And then they quit the job and move on to the next job. Relationships. I was misunderstood. He never understood me. He never got where I was coming from. He never could relate to me. She was crazy. She just didn't understand what I wanted. She didn't meet my needs. That kind of stuff. And they go from person to person to person doing this. Next. Oh, let me stop a minute here. My former narcissist mentor did that. Day one, when we decided that we were going to start being friends, she was going to kind of take me under her wing. One of the first things she said to me was, I don't leave people, they always leave me. I don't hurt people, they hurt me. And I'm very misunderstood. People don't understand me. So that should have been my first red flag, and I should have run for the hills, but I didn't. If a borderline person, hi Erica America, long time no see. If a borderline person loses custody of their child or children, it's all the court's fault. They ruled in his favor or her favor. They didn't really even consider all the hard work I put into raising those kids. The system's just unfair. The system's screwed up. They're unjust. They're liars. They painted me in a bad light. And they lie to everybody about what really happened. This is in a borderline going to court, basically. Okay, if you are in a relationship with somebody that has BPD, your job is not to fix them, change them, convince them, cajole, to woo them, manipulate them, bribe them into getting help. Your job is to shine the light and gently point the way. You cannot force somebody with borderline personality disorder to seek help or to change. It doesn't work that way. Actually, you can't force anybody to do anything, really. It's got to be their idea. You know, it's got to be their decision. In the book that I'm reading, Stop Walking on Eggshells, they use the idea of a lighthouse shining the light. The lighthouse doesn't climb out onto the ocean or the river or whatever. I don't even know where lighthouses are. I guess the sea. They don't climb out onto the sea and grab the boat and say, come on this way or you're going to smash on all the rocks. They just beam that light here. Come over here. This is the way. This is the direction. That's how you need to treat people with borderline personality disorder or any type of disorder for that matter. Okay. So you can't force a borderline person to seek help or to change. Now, I'm going to be reading a little bit from this book, Stop Walking on Eggshells, and it's by Paul T. Mason, MS, and Randy Krieger. And I'm going to tell you the copyright. I know that lighthouse thing was brilliant, wasn't it? That wasn't me. I take no credit. That's all Krieger. That's not me. Or Krieger, however you say the name. The copyright is 2010 by Paul T. Mason and Randy Krieger. And I think Randy is actually a woman, if I'm not mistaken. All right. I'm going to read page 88 and 89 from the book by that title, Stop Walking on Eggshells. And here we go. This is a borderline person and what the non-borderline says and what the borderline hears and how they react. So Robert, the non-borderline, says, I have to work late. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to cancel our plans. What the borderline hears is, I don't want to go out with you this evening because I don't love you anymore. I never want to see you again. And how the borderline reacts? How could you? You never loved me. I hate you. Just to give you a description here. Next person, Tom. He's the non-borderline. He says, I'm so proud of my daughter. Yesterday she hit a home run and won the game. Let's go to a movie tonight to celebrate. Okay, Erica. The borderline hears, I love my daughter more than you. She's talented and you're not. From now on, I'm going to give all my love and attention to her and ignore you. And she is thinking, he realizes that I'm flawed and defective. So now he's going to leave me. But I'm not flawed and defective. Nothing's wrong with me. So he's got to be the defective one. And then she says to him, no, I don't want to go to a movie. Why don't you ask me what I want to do? You never think of me. You're so incredibly selfish and controlling. All right. So those were just examples out of my book to kind of help you understand the thinking processes of a borderline versus a non-borderline person. All right. If you're with somebody that has this disorder, or any disorder for that matter, or any major issues that are infiltrating your life and really causing you havoc, learn to depersonalize. Let them own their own behavior. Hi, Andrea. Refuse to feel shame and blame. I'm going to say it again. It seems to be a common thing on here when somebody expresses their opinion, for someone to type into the comments, you should be ashamed of yourself, or shame on you. Okay, it doesn't work for me because I don't take people's shame or blame on myself. Unless I believe I am to blame for something, nobody's going to convince me that I'm to blame. I'm very stubborn like that. So people are wasting their breath and spinning their wheels trying to tell me shame on me because I don't receive shame. And you shouldn't either, unless there's something that you really should be ashamed of. And very few people on here, I don't think, have that kind of lifestyle where they need to be ashamed, from what I can tell. Realize that although the behavior of the borderline seems directed at you, it doesn't mean it's on you. It's not your fault just because they're punishing you for it. And it doesn't mean that you caused it either.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Okay, we're going to read something from Alcoholics Anonymous on page 93. Also from Stop Walking on Eggshells by Randy Krieger. Copyright, I think I said 2005. I like to say that a lot because 2010, sorry, because I don't want to be, plagiarizing anything at all. It's not my intention. I just want to share the information. All right, so I'm talking about Al-Anon, which is Alcoholics Anonymous, in case you don't know that. In Al-Anon, we learn not to suffer because of the actions or reactions of other people, not to allow ourselves to be used or abused by others in the interest of another's recovery, not to do for others what they could do for themselves, not to create a crisis, not to prevent a crisis if it is in the natural course of events. And it also says detachment is neither kind nor unkind. It does not imply judgment or condemnation of the person or situation from which I am detaching. It simply means that it allows us to separate ourselves from the adverse effects that another person's alcoholism or abuse or BPD behavior has upon our lives. Detachment helps families look at their situations realistically and objectively, thereby making intelligent decisions possible. I think detachment is really important. And I've learned to detach even on YouTube. I mean, if I have something to say, I say it. The person wants to have a fit about it, they can have a fit. That's their behavior. That's their choice of how they react. I'm not going to take back what I say. That's what somebody said, take back what you said. If you really care about this person, take it back. You can't take back words once they're said. That's ridiculous. And I don't usually tend to say things unless I have an intention of saying those things. So no, I'm not taking back anything as if that were even possible. That's ridiculous. Some of these people, it makes me wonder, how they were raised, where they grew up, what their parents used to say to them, and the people they're surrounding themselves with. It's insanity to me. All right. Um, while you're protecting yourself and detaching healthfully, this is something I was talking to my husband about. You need to remember what hooked you to the person in the first place. If you're with somebody that has BPD or NPD or any PD or any problem at all like that, you need to ask yourself, what attracted me? Because something made you hook up with that person. You didn't see a person and say, hey, I think I'll hook up with them just so I can be abused and mistreated. There was something about them. They were charming, they were witty, they were humorous. I mean, in some cases, yeah, the person manipulated and controlled you and tricked you into being with them. I'm talking about normal situations where you married somebody or you hooked up with them and you thought they were something, and then the BPD behaviors start flying and you're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I just wake up to? Where did I go wrong? But now you're in it. Maybe you've been in it a long time and you're just realizing maybe the person was just diagnosed as having BPD. Then it's time to sit back and say, what was it that drew me in the first place? What do I like about this person? Because people with borderline personality disorder deserve respect and validation as much as anybody without a disorder does. It doesn't mean you tolerate the behavior. It doesn't mean it's okay to do the behaviors. But it does mean that as a human being, they deserve worth. They deserve for you to treat them decently, not to abuse them, trick them, neglect them, ignore them. That's not okay. There are ways of handling being with somebody that has a personality disorder. Hi, Purple. All right. So like a borderline person could be witty, they can be charming, they can have a great sense of humor, they can be exciting, especially when they're like really high on life. They can be really exciting and fun. Hi, Eric America. Welcome back. I can't talk. All right, I'm going to read the bullet page on 101. Little dots, bullets, not actual bullets, just so you know. You're borderline, Andrea? Okay, well, you might enjoy this, or you might be able to give me some feedback when I'm done. I don't have much to share. This is kind of a really short amount of stuff that I wrote down, so hang with me a little bit. So there's something called the Essential Family Guide. I'm trying to see if there's like a copyright on it. I can't really find it. I might post that below if I see it later. But this is one of the suggestions from Randy Krieger, is to get the Essential Family Guide. And what it teaches you is this: become more authentic. Act in accordance with your own attitudes and beliefs. Learn from the past. Are these feelings familiar? Have you been in a similar situation? Help others without rescuing. Express confidence in your family member's ability to start finding solutions to his or her own problem. That helps build confidence. Allow people to be who they are instead of what you want them to be. Send healthy support messages like, I'm here if you need me, but your choices and the consequences belong to you. That's why I said people with BPD really need to be in dialectical behavioral therapy, because this is some of the things that they will learn in there, is to own their own choices, to realize they have a right to make choices. A lot of people have become borderline because they weren't allowed to make choices. And now you're an adult and you have the right and the responsibility to choose the right things for your life. And you have the right to make mistakes when you don't choose the right thing. All right. Page 103. I'm again reading the bullets. And I'm going to ask, instead of just read this, do you believe that you have the following rights? To feel respected as a person? To get your physical and emotional needs met? To be appreciated and not taken for granted? to communicate effectively with your partner, to have your privacy respected, to not constantly fight for control, to feel good about yourself and your relationship, to trust, validate, and support each other, to grow within and outside of the relationship, to have your own opinions and thoughts, to either stay in or leave a relationship. Just some things to think about. That was from Codependent No More, also by Melody Beattie, like that book that I read in the morning, The Language of Letting Go. This was another one of her books, Codependent No More, and it was copyright 1987 by Melody Beattie. That's where I read that from. Okay, so page 104, 105. Feel free to keep chatting. I'll look at your chat and go back over it in a little while. Do you find getting more difficult than giving? Do you somehow seem to enjoy more during interpersonal crises? Have you avoided choosing partners whose lives seem to go smoothly because you become bored? That's me. I do that. I like the excitement and the need to fix things. I just do. I'm admitting it. Do people tell you that you are a saint for putting up with something or someone? Does part of you enjoy this? Guilty as charged. Is it more tempting to concentrate on the problems of others than to solve difficulties in your own life? For me, it's kind of 50-50, I think. Maybe I enjoy more solving my own problems than working with other people's. All right, do you have a firm sense of who you are apart from the person with borderline personality disorder? Yes, I do. Are you where you want to be at this point in your life? No. Is there anything in your life that you're avoiding that you might have to take a look at if you were not concentrating on your relationship with the borderline personality person? No. How much time do you spend worrying about this relationship? I don't really worry about it. I'm always working on our relationship, as is he. What would you do with that time if life with this person was perfect? I think the nice thing about being married to somebody with the disorder and also having friends that have the disorder or dating somebody with it is that they do have those what I call lucid moments. Hi, Kim. So during those times when they're not reacting or overreacting, those times can be super enjoyable. And you have a right to, oh, see you later. You have a right to enjoy those times, but not get so hung up on them that you forget that the borderline flip-flops. And eventually the tide will turn again. And you need to be ready for that when it happens. All right, where to go from here? Ask yourself, how did I end up in this position? What have I learned about myself? What choices have I made in the past? And are they the best ones for me right now? What is keeping me from standing up for myself? What can I do about it? Hey, Kaliu, what am I responsible for in this relationship? What can I do about it? So those are just some things to think about. Talking about coping with borderline behaviors, what it looks like, how it sounds. Yeah, I took off. I wasn't feeling good. I'm starting to feel better, and I'll be going back tomorrow. But I had a sore throat all day yesterday, and I was feeling kind of under the weather and run down. So I just needed a day off. I needed to take some time for me, some sick time. So I did. Oh, I feel better now. I'm feeling better anyway. Anyways, so that's all I had to share on that. I was going to make an upload, but I decided to just include it on my live. People can watch it on there too. It's all good. And you guys know that I like going online better in the morning. Sure. In the daytime, I mean. By the way, does anybody know who has the initials KC? Because somebody wrote a comment on my comment section about KC is lying about amphetamines or something. And I don't know who KC is. So if anybody knows, please let me know because I'm very confused. I'd like to know what the heck they're talking about. All right, let's see here. Yeah, me too, Purple Orchid. Oops, I did not want to do that. All right, I'm going to go. My goodness. I'm totally messing up my chat. Hold on a second. Goodness gracious. Reset. There we go. All right, I got it back now. I'm going to go back up and read your comments because I didn't get a chance to talk to you while I was reading. Purple Orchid. She can be needy, thinks people are against her, is easily hurt, can be self-centered. Yeah, that's all borderline behaviors. I made you realize the difference between a narcissist and a borderline person. No, the borderline does not have malicious intent. The borderline wants friends. They don't know how to keep friends.
Right, but if the borderline gets attacked or feels like they're abandoned, can't they do something with malicious intent? Because they would almost seem revenge-worthy. I mean, looking at some of the borderline,
yeah, I mean, they could, like Matthew said, sometimes I think they could have malicious intent, but I mean, as a general rule.
The narcissist, everything's malicious. Usually,
right,
isn't it?
Exactly.
The borderline does it out of retaliation or fear.
Usually it's fear and terror.
Okay, so, no, I get what you're saying. The borderline doesn't have malicious intent, but they can still do malicious acts, right?
Yeah, I think that was a good way to put it. The thing to remember about borderlines, and I read this in the book, actually, it's kind of like, if you, okay, for me, for instance, I want to lose weight, but what if I was trying to do everything I could to avoid losing weight, but everybody around me was telling me, you need to diet, you need to lose weight, you're so fat, you need to do this, you need to do that. What's the word? The strength I would put into resisting them so that I didn't do this thing that I feared that I didn't want to do is kind of how a borderline feels. They feel like everything is going to just annihilate their right to decide anything, which is why it's so important to not take away a borderline person's right to choose. They do have right, especially if they're an adult. And that's basically what I'm talking about, is adults. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss any other comments here. Oh, Andrea couldn't stay with us. She had to work. Okay. And she's been in treatment for years. Good for you, Andrea, if you watch this later. Yeah, Erica, I read your comment about taking things personally and think I was insulting her when speaking about a totally unrelated topic. Yes, that is exactly it. It's how they react. Carol probably can't write back to you because she's most likely driving at this hour. So she's listening, but she can't type. It's been an okay day.
We've been sort of busy.
We've been pretty busy.
Filling out applications, filling out stuff for unemployment, stuff like that.
I still, well, how do I put this? I still have borderline tendencies at times. However, the object constancy issues I had where I was terrified of somebody even hanging up a phone while they're talking to me and I'd have to keep them talking because I was afraid I would forget their voice. I was afraid I would forget what they looked like. That stuff is better now. And what it took for me to heal from that was, unfortunately, somebody that's not in my life anymore by their own behaviors, took me under their wing and stuck with me no matter what I did, no matter how I tested the relationship, they stayed with me. And they said they wouldn't leave me, and they didn't. I left them, actually, in the end, literally. I got sick of my boundaries being crossed and said, bye, Felicia, as we say on YouTube. Talk therapy, I think it helped a lot. More with my bipolar problems than the borderline, though. Do borderline people dislike being alone? I think so. I think borderlines want to engulf and attach and enmesh with people because they're so scared of being left alone with themselves. They don't have an inner core, a lot of them. They find their worth and their value and their ability to react based on watching other people react to them. Yes, my daughter's boyfriend was borderline back in the day. One of her many.
Hey, free spirit, Lisa.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to call her toxic. I think she had borderline personality disorder traits. She also had some narcissistic traits, this person. And the biggest thing was I did not want to be rendered voiceless. And this person had no problem being the center of attention and constantly being the only one that was heard after a while. And I finally said, I'm done. I'm done. I am not having a one-sided relationship. You can go do that with somebody else because you're not doing it with me. I believe in equal give and take in relationships. That's why you see Matthew jump in and talk and me talk, because it's equal. It's not, I mean, sometimes I talk more than he does or he talks more than I do, but for the most part, we value each other's rights to speak. We don't like try to one up each other. And I won't be in a relationship that's full of that baloney. That's why I don't like a lot of these YouTube things. It's all a bunch of shouting over each other. I don't play that game. If somebody starts screaming at me in my face, I'll just let them wind down and say, are you finished? And if they start shouting over me again a few times, I'll be like, bye. I can see you're not ready to talk, so. Oh. You was too talking about what? B-face, not him? Oh, okay. Are you talking about a female, Carol? Is that what you meant? But yeah, her too. Her big time. I'll let you talk about that. I'm not going to discuss
Who
that.
else
That's
was
your
she talking
business.
Who else?
Brian.
Oh.
You don't know him. You never met him.
No, but I've heard you guys talking about me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it took me a while to realize I didn't need them in my life because we were very close. Very, very close. Suppose you dated a narcissistic borderline who was delusional and vowed to destroy you. Since you didn't want to date them anymore, did they ever forget about you? Narcissists do forget about you. Borderlines, I don't think so. But narcissists only forget about you when they're done using you and keeping you on the side for more dips, so to speak. Kind of like you're a bowl of soup over here and they want to dip in every once in a while. Like when the new supply source person doesn't work out for them, they're back for a dip in their stew, which is you. Best way I could put it. Okay, Kim. I don't know if we'll be on later or not. We may be, maybe not. I don't know. Borderlines like to pop up when you thought they were finally gone. Okay, Carol disagrees with me.
What?
About borderlines forgetting about you. I don't know. Oh no, she agreed with me. Actually, I said no, they don't forget you. The narcissists are the ones that can wipe you out of their mind. So, reverse, say that back the other way. So, to answer your question, borderlines do not forget you. Narcissists can and usually do, from my experience. In fact, as I've said before on other lives and videos, the one narcissistic woman I was with as a mentor, pastor, whatever she was, actually said to me about a time that we were at a cabin. She said, do you want me to forget about that? Do you want me to just act like that never happened? Because I can erase it all, Laura. I can just make it as if it never happened. And I'm like, what? And I was like laughing at her. She's like, you don't believe me, do you? I'm serious. I can make it as if it never happened. I'm like, okay, Twilight Zone stuff here. Yeah, weird, creepy. Narcissists are creepy people, especially the psychopathic ones. I know, Lisa, right? So she talked about weird stuff too, really weird stuff. She said that sometimes she would go so deep into a trance that her husband could not revive her, like as if she died. Yeah, I know they do, Lisa. I know. It's just crazy. Crazy making. But this person's whole family bowed down to her like she was the queen. And I called her on it. I said, everybody looks to you like no matter what you say, they're going to do it. And they admire you and look up to you. And, oh, they do not, girly. Why do you say that? Nobody's ever said that to me before because I call it like I see it. Your mother comes in and she's just like, what do you need? What do you want? What's bothering you? She just like everybody was absorbed with making sure she was okay 24/7, including her husband. Wow, Mary. Yeah. Yeah, it's just disturbing. No human being deserves that to me. God is the only one that deserves that kind of honor. And he doesn't even require us to do that. She said, if I think I'm not doing it, it's like I'm not. Yeah, sounds typical. Another thing, the what I believe borderline narcissistic mentor said to me was, I'm only saying what everybody's thinking. And she could say the most cutting, tactless things to people when she would say that. Oh yeah, it causes PTSD, anxiety, fear, insecurity. It'll knock you right off your rocker. And the thing is, hi Hillary. The thing is with borderlines or even narcissists, mostly narcissists, anybody can become prey. They are not picky. They know who the victims are meant to be. They know the vulnerable people. And they can be like people that are like successful in business. They're not choosy. Oh yeah, I know, Lisa. They paint you as the crazy one. They project. Huh. Interesting, Mary. Yes, gaslighting. Telling you, oh no, that's not what happened. You don't remember it correctly. I think you're sick. I think you need to go see a therapist because you're making up stuff now. You're imagining that wrong. You're embellishing. That's not how it went. You're mistaken. Yeah, I know. Sounds like Molly. You talking about Marissa? I'm not that close to her to know, so I don't know what kind of life she had or what her parents were like. She never talks about her parents. I don't think. I've never heard her talk about her parents. Well, that's good that you realized it wasn't you, Lisa. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I know. To make you try and doubt your own senses. True. That's hard. Well, it does take time. You're right, Lisa, because we're so programmed to believe that what they're telling us is the truth. Oh, gotcha, Mom, of four sons. I don't know. All I know regarding that situation is that from what I've heard, her say on her live channel that she pretty much raised herself, kind of. I mean, she's pretty independent from an early age. And that's not uncommon that people like that do have those traits, because they learn that, well, mom's not going to be there for me. Dad's not going to be there for me. I may have to do everything on my own. So I'm the only one I can trust. And they begin pushing people away, believing that they're the only ones that know anything. And I'm sorry if I forgot to announce that I was going live. I totally forgot about that. I usually do that now, and I just came on and totally forgot. Which is the kind of personality that plays mental chess. If I do this, they will do that, then I'll do this. That's a narcissist, I would say. Or even a psychopath or sociopath. Oh, yeah. Yes. The former mentor had her flying monkeys. I used to call them her Goonies. She had one in particular that would come online on Yahoo and say things to me like, oh, yeah, I will, Carol. You have to give me the link again. Text it on my phone. They would come, the one lady would come to me and say, I know it bothers you when she goes with so-and-so to these vacation places, and when she has her over to her house, and when she invites her places like she used to do with you. I know it still hurts you, Laura. I know you're acting like it doesn't, but I know it hurts you. And by that time, I was already moving on, and this person was just trying to stir up those old painful feelings. And I would sit there and argue with her like, no, it's not true. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't bother me. Well, I know it must bother you, because it would bother me if my best friend did that and hooked up with my former best friend and rubbed my nose in it. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Honestly, you can just leave me alone. I'm all right. Thank you, Erica. Erica remembered it. I finally got to the point with this person continually, day after day, coming back and stirring stuff up and saying how I'm going to be your friend and I just want to make sure you're okay. I am with, whoever the mentor was. I'm with her. But that doesn't mean I don't love you and care about you too. So I finally told her, you know what? I am so done. Lose my name, lose my email. Don't contact me ever again. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting her off. And I don't want anything to do with you. I am going on with my life. And that day changed completely for me. It changed everything. That's when I decided to go back to college and get my degrees in psychology. And I was done. Totally done. Yeah, this little link that Erica's posting is for this right here. These nail things. Oh, I got to show you my new ones. Hang on. I'll be right back. These are by Color Street. This is my new nailies that my daughter so lovingly provided me with, my favorite ones. I'm going to take them out of the package right now. Oh, I wanted to show you my mail I got too. This was one of them too. This was a sample nail that I tried on right here, the glittery one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Ooh, pretty. I didn't know it was like a little kit. This is cool. These are like, I think $13 or something for these kits. So it comes with the little prep pads. Color Street prep pads to prep your nails. Oh, that's okay if you bit your nails off. I did too sometimes. And then I just put these on again. Because you don't have to have long nails with these. It doesn't matter. They still can be pretty. And here's what they look like outside of the package. And what you do is you just mold them around your nail. Maybe I should show you with one of them. I might do my pinky. Hang on. Open up the package. I probably opened it wrong too. Klutzy like that. Okay, so there are 2 sets in each package, it looks like. Yes, these have stayed on through dishwashing liquid and through dishwasher liquid, because I use dishwasher liquid to scrub my pans. And I'm telling you, I put these on last, or was it 2 weeks ago? When was that nail party, Carol?
About a week ago.
They've been on since then. And I've been washing dishes, and I've been cleaning things, and they're still on. So yes, they hold up. Okay, I'm going to do the pinky fingers. I'm going to do it with this one. And by the way, you can do it straight up like this if it fits your finger, or you can also do it side by side. So we'll see if this fits my pinky, because my pinkies are fat. You peel off the plastic part. Can you see this plastic? That goes over the top of it. There's the nail thingy. All right. And now, see if I remember how to do this. Oh, yeah. You got to peel it apart. That's the hardest part, is trying to get it off the backing. Come on. Good gravy. Yeah. And now it's not going to cooperate for me at all. I'm sure Carol could show an easier way of doing this, because I'm probably doing it all wrong. Let me see what they say on the package. Hold on. Remove clear cover. Peel polish strip. Tear tab and select end. Apply to nail. Gently stretch to fit and file excess. All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle till we get the nail thing. There we go. All right. See? Pull it off the backing. Put it on your nail. Yeah, I think this will fit my pinky this way. I'm going to press it on there. And the nice thing about this is when you stretch it, you can just tear it. You don't even have to sit there and cut it with scissors. It'll tear right off. That's a little piece I tore off my finger. Okay. Now I'm going to mold it so it goes around to the other side and tear that part off. Like so. See? Super easy. And this is real nail polish, by the way. This is not like just stickers. This is real nail polish. And it smells like real nail polish. Only it's not so strong that my husband can't stand it, I don't think. So that's good.
I can't smell it at all.
He can't smell it at all, which is good because he hates the smell of nail polish.
One strip can do 2 nails.
Yeah, 1 strip can do 2 nails. So I'm doing this nail first. Just ripping off the excess part. I just scrape it with my thumbnail. But you can scrape it with anything and just kind of mold it around your nail. Press it. Press it on.
Dana just watched your controversial video.
Yeah, I know. I saw that she commented. She said, I just love you. I love Dana. She's awesome.
I won't tell my opinion to Dana. I don't want anybody else coming after her.
And this, I think, is a little file type thing. I just got to get it open.
Use the other half for your other nail.
Okay. Well, where is it? Here. Okay. The other half for my other nail. This is this nail. So this is this nail I just did. You can see it. I'm trying to give you a good view, but it's kind of hard. Here. There's still more excess on this, so I'm going to scrape it off. I was amazed at how easy these things are. And if you don't have a lot of time.
Hey, Dana.
Hi, Dana. I love you too, Matt, she said. If you don't have a lot of time to mess with nails
I know,
and
Dana,
stuff,
we got a special relationship going on.
this is perfect for you. So now I'm going to put it on this finger, stretch it across, rip off the excess.
Hey, KK.
My nails are going to be pretty now. I'm going to have my new ones on, and I got my other ones from the party on as well. So I'm just going to scrape it off, mold it to your nail, press it down. And then if you want to fill it in, you can just take a little nail polish that's like a complementary color and put it on your nails. There you go. nail polish. Cool, huh? So, that is Color Street Nails, everybody. Color Street. And it is nails by Nail Obsession with Jade. I said nails by Jade, but Nail Obsession with Jade. Comes in this little packet. You get this cute little emery board type thing, which this looks like it's the same pattern as my nails, almost. I think it might be. Maybe not, but it's cute and colorful. So you come with 2 of these. It comes with 2 of these. I'll turn them this way so you can see the colors. 2 of these in every package, and it's $13. You can see these nails last a long time. There's a lot of them. And you can do complimentary, not complimentary, what's it called? Accent nails. There we go. So if you just want to do 1 nail, that's fine. Carol's party is closing at the end of the month. So if you're interested, please click on that link. Go there, get yourself some nails. And it will be fun. We can all do lives and show off our nails. Okay. So it was just that easy. If you're not someone that's super talented with the nail polish brush, like a lot of people can't polish their nails because their hand shakes, these are so much easier. And don't forget, if you want, you can prepare your nail with this. These things stick to my nails like super easily, so I don't even have to prepare my nails. So there you go. My daughter bought me these nails, actually. Happy Mother's Day to me. Reseal the package with an iron or hair straightener. Oh, yeah, true. I need to do that, huh? Well, I didn't even put it back in the package. I probably didn't take it out the right way. I will try, though. I don't think I have a hair straightener. I might, though. I might have that one hair straightener somewhere. Ooh, nice, Dana. Thank you. Dana's son got accepted to his college, Carol. I forget what the name of it is, but he just got accepted the other day. What's the name of that college your son's going to, Dana? UCLA. Yes. UCLA. All right. So anyhow, I talked about borderline. We talked enough about that, unless anybody wants to say anything else. And then y'all can just carry the conversation from here if you want to stay on and talk. I'm going to try to stick my nail thingies back in here. I got you, Carol. I'm putting them back in the package. Trying to, anyways. They might be able to improve upon this by putting Ziplocs or something on their package. It's hard to get them back in there. Yeah, that's why they dry so fast, because they're already 95% dry by the time you put them on. So, quick drying nails. Like if you want to go out to a party or a date night, or just want to look fabuloso, just get these nails, pop them on, one out, look fabulous, look pretty. There we go. I got it back in the package. I'll put it back in the box and find me a hair straightener eventually. Did I open them on the short end or the long end? I don't know. I opened them on the end. Up here. They're open. I don't know what you mean. Cool, Dana. Thank you. We appreciate your support of our family situation. So one thing I have done today, instead of just laying around doing nothing because I didn't feel all that great, was I actually put out a lot of emails to organizations that help people with home improvement. And I have somebody also working on that with me.
And I filled out some applications, filed for unemployment, stuff like that.
Yeah, hubby's been filling out apps, filed for unemployment. I'll be right back. I need to find that card. And Matthew worked on our bridge again today too. Fixed it up so that we don't fall through it.
And we made this background for you guys. Do you like it?
Yeah,
Is
look
it
at the background.
pretty?
Background. So you don't need to look at the cruddy walls anymore.
What is underground magic? What's it look like?
I don't know. Something in the nail thing. I don't know where my books are. I could show you.
Come on, son.
You want nails?
Yeah. Yeah, right, dude. I picked mine too much.
So you could pick around it.
Maybe it would stop me from picking my nails.
It might. So, thank you for reaching out to us. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Please accept the enclosed gift card for $10, as well as our sincerest apology for any inconvenience you may have encountered. From Aldi, which is a local grocery store.
I just got an idea.
Why? Because I had worms in my apple butter. That's why. And I complained and said, don't think these boogers are supposed to be in there. They said, no, they're not. So we want to send you something for your sorrows. Good. They sent me a $10 gift card to Aldi. Win-win for me. And it's cute. Look at this gift card. It's got little wine bottles on it. Oh, I've been watching Erin F today too, y'all. If you've never seen her videos, she's pretty cool. I like her anyway. Talking about a lady with some reborn dolls. Hey, Carol, have you ever seen reborns? You know anything about them? Oh, men buy the clear nails? Yeah, well, Matthew is different. Matthew likes being unique. And what do you care as long as he gives you the sale?
Wait, I need a lower.
Oh, yuck, KK, gross. Worms equal protein. Yeah, I don't want to eat maggots with my apple butter. That's just nasty. I just wanted apple butter and peanut butter sandwich. I didn't need anything extra. So that's why I got the $10 gift card. It came in the mail today, so I was very happy about that. Yes, the newborns look crazy real. They do. There's a couple people on YouTube I know that are into reborns. One lady even showed me her reborns.
I can put my insulin, my needles, and other stuff.
Look at that, people. My husband's going nuts today with this staple gun. He loves his staple gun.
It's like my favorite thing.
It's his favorite toy. He stapled crooked, but still stapled. The little box that I made out of 3 cereal boxes, or 2, and then we put our mail and stuff in there. He can put stuff in there, and he put it on the closet door because he's crafty like that. Oh, I got you, Carol. Yeah, men buy them too. They just buy the clear ones.
Plus, I like attention, so.
Guys wear nails. I've seen them.
I like people thinking I'm pretty.
Yeah, there's enough protein in peanut butter. That's true. I wasn't looking for those to be in there, and it was really gross. So when I get stuff like that happens, or food is icky when I get it, I always complain and usually get coupons or a free replacement or something. Thank you, Purple Orchid. This beautiful quilt on the wall was handmade by my friend Pamela, who does not come onto my YouTube channel at all, ever, I don't think. But she made this for me. And, well, unfortunately, my husband stapled it so well that I can't show you the other side of it. Anyway, it looks like a quilt on the other side. He just chose the flower part of it to put up there.
Is there stuff on the other?
Yes, there's a quilt pattern on the other side. But it's better than seeing a blank wall behind me that has no character
that's how
to
I
it.
hung my other thing too. My shelf.
Thank you, Lisa. And I found it really peculiar. I think I might be buffering here. I'm not sure. I found it very peculiar that somebody left me a comment based on my last night's video. They said something about I never look good, or I always look cruddy when I come online. I guess you have to define what look good looks like, because I think I've looked pretty darn good lately. I've made extra efforts to wear my colors, okay? I usually wear a nice jacket with my shirt. Look at this pretty shirt. I love this shirt. It's got little flowers on it with pearls. I love this kind of stuff. Just a little bit of embellishment. Hey, Nichelle. Hi. Long time no see, lady.
Yeah.
We haven't had a reason to go out towards where you live, so that's why you haven't seen us.
Hey, Nitchy.
I don't know, Lisa. Save Robbie's hanging bricks are sagging. It drives me crazy. I know, I'm too OCD about stuff like that. I like things even.
Yeah, you did, Ed.
You did catch us. Yes, ma'am. We went on early today. I just don't like going on late because I get tired and I look droopy online and it looks silly. Except last night. I was just full of it last night. I don't know. I could not sleep. Probably because I wasn't feeling real good either. It's not fun to try to sleep when your throat is burning. But it's back to the grind tomorrow. Then I get a weekend. I know, Carol. That's what we tell people too, but they don't get the memo.
What?
Don't watch if you don't want to.
Exactly, dude. If you don't like it, who gives a crap? Go somewhere else. You're not liked either.
Well, it didn't help that there was somebody at work that had walking pneumonia, one of the students, and came to school that way. That was not good. If your kid has walking pneumonia, please keep them home. The staff does not need it. She was being treated. I mean, she had antibiotic, but the poor kid, I would not want to be in a school when I'm that sick. No way. Anywho, so nothing has come of my job applications or my endeavors to get internships or anything like that so far. Nothing. So God is just keeping me where I'm at, I guess, for now. It might change over the summer. I don't know. I'm hoping so. But we'll see. We shall see. So for dinner tonight, we are having turkey sausage and one of those bowls that we got from the pantry. Oh.
Okay. Are you okay? Huh? Are you okay?
Why'd you nudge me? Was that just a reaction?
I'm It's because I love money.
You can use the nails on your toes too, but they actually just launched pedicure sets too. Oh, cool, Carol. I didn't know that.
Mm.
I need to trim my toenails. They're getting awful long.
Something.
Well, anyway, if anybody has any questions or whatever, now's the time. We're here. Do my best to answer. Quiet chat today. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Did I get your text last night? I believe I did. I don't remember what it was about. Oh, it was on Matthew's phone. What was her text? Michelle.
Nisha?
Yeah. Your brains are on overdrive? Your brain is on overdrive, I mean. Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the one I told you about doing the video on the not being able to be left alone.
Oh, people that say they cannot be left alone. Well, I kind of did do that. Borderlines. They don't like being alone because their brain goes places that torments them. Well, any of my borderline personality disorder videos would probably cover the topic. But if your dad is in a different situation, maybe because he's elderly or has PTSD or something, unfortunately, there's times that people have to be alone unless you can get them a healthcare worker to come in and stay with them. I've actually been one of those workers where I went and stayed with an elderly person. Some of them just need people to talk to. Get him hooked on the internet. He won't be bored or alone. He dates questionable women. Oh, maybe don't get him hooked on the internet. Sounds like he's hooked in the wrong way already.
So get this, okay? Sorry for interrupting.
That's all right.
I went to go call the unemployment office number, the 1-800 number that they give you. And when I called it, I didn't get the unemployment office. I got one of those chat lines that me and her met on. So try to figure that one out. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that was weird. Calling the unemployment number and getting...
We sat on there for like 5 minutes listening to all the messages.
Yeah.
It was silly.
We have dozens of eligible bachelors. Please hold while we round some up for you. Please leave a name and a message and never give out personal information. Our eligible men will get back to you if they're interested. That's what you get calling the unemployment line.
For real, dude. I called it like 3 times and checked out the number.
Ooh, Nichelle, that's not good.
Hmm.
He wants to be in a relationship, and these women are in and out of prison.
Nice.
Yikes. Gosh, Nichelle. I mean, you can't run his life for him, obviously, but sounds like he needs a little bit of help, yeah. We just talked about how people with illnesses like mental or borderline or whatever personality disorders, all you can do is shine the light, and it's up to them to go that direction. You can't make them, especially when they're adults. He's got to make his own decisions. You can talk to him and tell him, I'm really concerned, Dad, and I'm sure you have. Maybe it's a form of employment. Oh, the unemployment thing? Didn't sound like it to me.
So ask Michelle when she's going to come visit her.
Generally, unemployment hotlines do not start with, "This your boy Tyrone?" Yeah, no. Or, "This is Mandy. I'm 25, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'2", and looking for you.
My wife is silly.
They use him. It's so sad. He asked me for advice. Aw. Advice. Let me screen your women for you, Dad. That's the advice. I will talk to these women and screen them before I ever let them come near you. And even if you don't live near him, you can still screen them. The wonderful world of the internet and background check. Oh, okay. He's in Indiana. You're in Illinois. Yeah, you can still screen his calls or screen his women for him if he'll let you. I've been watching LR, whatever her name is, that does all the impersonations and stuff on the prank callers. So that's where I picked that up at. I think I would enjoy doing that, but I would probably feel bad. Even though they're prank calling me or they're scamming me, I still would feel bad about trying to pretend I was somebody I wasn't. I would have to tell them by the end of the call, I am not really an Indian. It's really a person from the United States doing an Indian accent. Screened, not sprained. Don't sprain his women. Screen them. Michelle, you thought I said sprained? Yeah, Dad, I'll be happy to sprain your women for you. I'm not advocating violence in the dating scene here, Michelle. I said screen. Oh, yeah. He has early stages of Alzheimer's. She thinks he likes these chicas depending on him. That is a sick situation. I am so sorry. And I don't mean to make light of it. I know it's serious. Yeah, screened, not sprained. Yeah, that's all I can say is if he'll let you screen his women first before he hooks up, that'd probably be a good idea. And there's so many scary people out there too. Women included. In fact, women are sometimes the scariest. Female creatures are something else, as us females know. I can tell you're stressed out. But yeah, that would be my advice. Tell him you want to screen his women. Say, Dad, I'm seriously concerned about you. And I just don't feel right letting you just pick up any random person. Let's find you the best one for you. And then step in there and play matchmaker.
Matchmaker.
Make me a match.
Yeah.
Find
getting
me
better.
a find. Catch me a catch. Yeah, that's from Fiddler on the Roof, which I've never seen. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got you laughing. I sometimes do that best. I think I grew up in a really goofy time era. I remember Goofy, as a matter of fact, from Mickey Mouse. There was a song with these kids that sang, laugh, 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 and the whole world laughs with you. Smile, 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 and the sun keeps shining too. When your troubles get you down, turn around and be a clown. Laugh, 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 and the whole world laughs with you. And that's the kind of stuff I grew up hearing. So I live my life that way. I'm always trying to make silly jokes out of stuff. Oh, wow, Erica. Yikes. Her grandma became a kleptomaniac when she got Alzheimer's. The brain is a very tricky thing. It causes us to do a lot of weird stuff. Yeah, I know. Alzheimer's does flip the personality around. That's true. Excuse you. Husband's over here burping.
Burping peanut butter.
I don't know if I would quite approach it that way, Nichelle. Dad, by the way, your judgment in women is terrible. Hey, Dad, I know you want to find somebody, but I'm a little bit concerned that some of the people you're hooking up with are, well, questionable. And I would like to know if I could step and maybe talk to these women before you decide to get close so you don't get hurt. And he can either accept that or reject it. Ooh, I don't know, KK, because I don't use the emojis very much. I couldn't answer that. Yes, humor is crucial in your opinion, yes, and mine as well. Humor is crucial in life. There's too many Debbie Downers running around and dangerous people and creepy people, and you gotta have some kind of positivity, you know? Positivity. Your attitude determines your altitude. If you want to soar high, you have to have a good attitude. I don't always have a good attitude. I did that one live video where I was miserable. But I don't stay that way because I hate myself like that. I can't live in the body when the body's acting miserable and whiny. Yeah, I don't know, KK. I guess emoji, let's see. Emoji errors, maybe? Or emoji, what do you call that when you fix something? Not brainstorming. What's that called? Oh my gosh, I drew a blank now. When you want to correct something on the computer, what's that called? Ugh. I'll probably run into it and go, oh man, that's what it was. Like 5 minutes from now. Oh yeah, Hillary, that's true. Yeah, emoji settings, but also something else. I just can't remember what it's called. God, it's right on the tip of my tongue too. I'm thinking trial and error. No, that's not it. Ugh. Oh well, just totally left the brain cells for me. What is that called? Where you want to fix something. It's not default settings. It's when something is wrong, you click on this and it tells you the right thing. Does anybody know? It's going to drive me nuts all night now. God, I hate getting old. Yeah, how to use YouTube emojis or something, but that's not what I'm thinking of. They ask, did this help you? Like they'll say, bring your question here, and then after you ask your question, they'll say, did this help you? But what is the thing where you ask the question called? Gosh. Oh. It's not Q&A. My goodness. Talk about plaguing my brain cells. Troubleshooting. Thank God. Oh my Lord. No, troubleshooting. They'll say, did this work for you? And then you click troubleshoot. And they'll ask you a bunch of questions and you answer, and then it'll say, did this help? Oh, thank God. I thought I was losing my mind there a minute. So look up troubleshooting for YouTube emojis. See if that helps you. And then it'll ask what your problem is. What error message are you getting? What exactly is happening? And then you can troubleshoot the problem. Oh, thank God. That would have driven me nuts for the next 3 hours. No kidding. When something's just like on the tip of your tongue, as they say, it's just right there, the corner of your brain cells wanting to come out, but you can't get it to come. Yeah. So good. I got that one out. All right. So what else is up with everybody? What's new? What's cooking? What's on tap? For Din Din. Thank you, Erica. Yep, that's my ecourse. It's my ecourse. Check her out. I think it even gives you maybe a little sample on the front page. I'm not sure. So you decide if you really want to go forward and get all the other videos and information. It's for people that are fresh out of narcissistic relationships and that want to find a way to move on. And I go through everything that I did after the mentor ditched me, left me for emotionally dead, and I had to pick up the pieces, and I talk about all of that stuff on my e-course. So it's a good one. It's not super expensive either. Okay, Kim is driving again and again and again, apparently. Oh, man. We were thinking the same thing, honey. Reaching out to the people next to us. I started rubbing his foot, and he started rubbing my shoulder. Oh, my honey.
So yeah, the root works. The root. The envy.
Why?
Well, we've done stuff 3 out of the last 4 or 5.
You took it again today?
I don't know, did I? You're the one that can tell.
Yes, you did. Yes, I have to work tomorrow.
Yes, I have to work tomorrow.
Yes, I will be working tomorrow.
No, I will not be working tomorrow. I'll just be filling out more applications on the job link site.
Which is work in itself.
Oh, and I could always put some music on or watch a show or something.
Tomorrow is Friday. It should be a pretty easy day because we usually show the kids movies.
Yep, and then we'll be taking a walk to Hy-Vee.
What? For what?
Hey, bills.
Oh, yeah, we got to pay bills tomorrow. We'll have to walk to Hy-Vee, which is our local grocery store, and pay our bills, pay our rent.
It's about 10 blocks away.
Is it 10 blocks? Not
No.
10 blocks.
Kidding.
So that's what's cooking here, cookies. Anybody else want to say anything or ask anything or talk about anything? If not, I might just get up and go make some dinner. You were screaming at your phone, Kim? Easy, girl. Down, girl. It'll be all right. You're funny. Screaming at your phone. My hair is stuck in the brush. That hurt. You walk everywhere, Erica? Well, we're going to be doing some walking for a little while till our truck is on the road.
Yeah, hopefully we get more progress to that this weekend.
Hoping the truck has AC. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm hoping it does. And that we get it before it gets super hot. Because I don't like walking in the heat. And once summer hits, it's beastly hot. I'm also hoping somebody has pool parties this year. Because I want to swim in a pool.
I would even swim in a pool.
But I'm talking about the long pools where there's room, not the round pools. How about I go make dinner and bring you too? Hillary wants me to make dinner on the live. All right, Hillary, you win. I will do it.
I finally turn my volume back.
You were so nice to actually stick with me through my borderline talk here. I owe you at least that. Hi, buddy. Look where my kitty cat is. On his cushion. On his pillow. Well, he was on his pillow. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, dude? Oh, you slipped right on by me. There he is. T. T. Hi, buddy. You slipped right past mommy. All right. It looks like it's going to storm again, y'all. Here, I'll show you the sky. I know you like seeing our weather. Look at this. Look at those clouds. Holy macaroni. There's some fierce clouds. And the trees are blowing. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll be quiet so you can listen. You can see it. See the leaves on the trees blowing and shaking? Here, I better put it where you can see it. It's getting stormy out. I hope my kitty cats will make their presence known so that I can get them in the house soon. All right. Let's go in the house. Reset, delete. What reset, delete? What are you talking about? What are we resetting and deleting, Michelle? Oh, buddy, I blocked your food. I'm sorry. Here, and I gotta get you some more. I'm trying to set all this up. You pay your bills online or by phone? We pay some bills online too, but I keep getting in trouble with overdraft fees because they take money out that I don't have, and next thing I know, I'm negative. Yes, I was singing Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you. Yeah, God was good to me. He gave me a pretty good voice. Here, buddy, I'm going to move this out here so you don't make a mess all over your bed. Oh, there is a known fact that when mothers sing to their children tune, will most likely be singing out of tune the rest of their lives. Yet mothers that sing lullabies and sing to their kids in tune, those children can carry a tune. It was an experiment they did. I don't know when it was, how it all worked. I just know that's what I heard. So don't shoot the messenger. Yep, I used to tease my ex-husband. I used to say, your mother must have had a horrid voice because you can't carry a tune. Because he would sing it, stand in church and sing off key. But see, he did it purposely. He knows how to sing. But he would purposely do it to annoy me because he knows I'm so picky about voices. So he'd start, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. And I was like, really, Roland? Come on. I can't sing. I'm like, yeah, you can. You just don't choose to sing. Stubborn men. Maybe, KK. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. Ooh, I need to go and move this thing, but I don't want to put it on the coffee maker because it's hot and it will make my computer hot. So I'll put this hot pad on there. Interesting, Dana. I don't know. I always thought that was interesting, though, that they found a link between mothers singing lullabies in tune versus not in tune, and how the kids could sing, or adults, I guess. This thing is falling apart. My copper sandwich maker handle needs to be glued on because it's literally popping right off my sandwich maker. Not happy about that. Okay. I'm going to dump all this nasty pig grease. Gross. You done eating, dude? That wasn't very much. You acted like you were so hungry. Not to mention you spill it all over your bed. Yuck. Hang on, y'all. I need to clean this mess. Gross. Nasty. All right. So I'm going to make one of these little meal thingies I showed you the other day. So many nights sit by the window waiting for someone to sing me his song. So many dreams I kept deep inside me, alone in the dark. But now you've come along, and you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. Rolling at sea, adrift on the water. Could it be finally returning for home? Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you, never again to be all alone. And you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right, 'cause you light up my life. I actually did that song back in 5th grade. Learned the sign language for it. I don't remember all of it, but I did the best I could. Thank you, KK. I like that song, though. Debbie Boone. Debbie Boone. It's a pretty song. Christian lady. Very nice lady. And her father, very strong Christian as well. Pat Boone. He was on a lot of shows way back in the day when I was growing up. They were very, very well-known, famous people. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, Debbie Boone was a nice alto voice, too, so I can sing a lot of her songs. Although I only know that one, I think. I'm not sure what else she sang. I just knew her from that. Don't know any of the other ones. Yeah, Pat Boone. I think he was on Disney things or something. I can't remember. It's too long ago. Way too long ago. All right, Nourish Bowls is. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're doing some Southwest Chipotle Nourish Bowls with some sausage. It's going to be basically like a stir fry tonight. Let's see how we do this. I don't remember how we do this. Remove top film. Combine salsa with veggies and cover with plate or paper towel. Place in microwave. Heat 3 to 4 minutes. Top with cheese mix and enjoy. All right. Kind of smells stinky to me, but that's because it's got spinach or something in it. Oh well. Spinach does smell stinky. What are you going to do? I think that might be kale, actually. Kale smells worse than spinach, I think. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Now, we have to do what they say. You have to take the lid off. I already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. How good I am. All right. Combine salsa and fresh veggies. Cover with plate or paper towel and heat 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so we just mix everything together and pour the cheese on at the last minute. So I'm over here doing that. Hang on a second. I will be with you in a moment. Open up the cheese. That's where that salsa comes from. Oh, I really like this salsa. Laura, just get a knife or a scissors. Don't try to bite it with your teeth. I'm such a brat. I should not be using my teeth to open up packages. But sometimes I get lazy and I don't like searching around for the scissors. There's the salsa packet. We'll put that in with all the veggies. What's this say? Thank you, Erica. She has a new channel. I didn't know that. She didn't tell me anything about a new channel. Little stinker. Michelle. She didn't tell me anything about a new channel. Some friend she is. Michelle, what's up with that? What gives? Playing. Just playing. Okay. She's something else. Yes, she is. But we love her in spite of it. Putting the paper plate over it. Putting it in here for 3 to 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes. 400, and there we go. That rhymed. 400, and there we go. She doesn't have a channel? I thought maybe she was starting a new one too, so what do I know? I thought she had said something about starting one. I probably misheard her. No, dude, man, you want to go outside again? Is that why you're sitting there waiting so patiently looking at me? Please, need water. I don't see a free water that I can do. You can if you want. The door is open. Yeah. The algorithm will pop her up. That is so true. It will pop everybody up at one time or another. That is what our algorithms do. What is this stuff? Plain what? That's some kind of weird stuff here. I don't even know what it is, but I'm throwing it out. I don't know what it is. Penguin's Love is listed twice on your channels? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm cutting sausage. Cutting sausage to go in the stir fry. So today on YouTube, I watched Where I'm From, again, about the little girl that lives in Japan that talks about growing up in Japan. Oh, first I got to tell you about something I saw yesterday, and I might just put the link for you. There is this restaurant. It's called something about how Japanese get you to spend and spend and spend money, something like that. And it's this little girl, I think her brother, this guy films it, little Japanese girl. They go to this restaurant, they sit down, and they decide what they want to eat, and they order it on these plates, and they're on a conveyor belt. So they grab what they want off the conveyor belt, they eat it, and then they take the empty plates and put it down into this machine that brings up this thing that looks like a slot machine, like these three spinning things. And then it shows this picture of like a video of this guy beating up another guy, not a real guy, but like little cartoons. And then when the other one gets beat up, they say, you lost. So they can win. And if they win, I guess they probably win some more food or something. Or maybe they win money. I don't know, because they never won once on this video. But they're sitting at this restaurant booth playing this game. I'm like, man, United States needs to really get a load of, what Japan is up to, because we could stand to have some improvement in our restaurants. Maybe not the slot machine thing, but possibly the conveyor belt with the food on it. There used to be a restaurant back in New York where I came from, New York State, Buffalo, New York to be exact. It was called Duff's. And Duff's had that conveyor belt where you grabbed your pudding and your desserts and stuff off of it, or whatever plate of food you wanted, and it would just go by you in a circle. It was like there was this thing in the middle, and then the food would be put on the conveyor belt, and it would go around this big circle, and you grabbed it. Really, Patty? I think I would like to go to Japan. That would be kind of fun. But I don't like traveling overseas, so I don't think I can handle it. Hi, Patty. I didn't say hi to you before I commented about your Japan situation. Now we are putting the cheese on the yummies here. Stir it up. I probably could eat that. I probably could mix that bean mixture in with this, honey. What? With this bowl, this Chipotle bowl thing. What? The beans that you made. The bean mixture. I might do that. I'm going to plan, man. Okay, I think that's what we're doing. We're going to mix the beans. This is Matthew's bean mixture he made. It's refried beans with, what, a couple cans of mixed vegetables? Who just came? Oh, you came on, Patty? Gotcha. Well, I mean, I commented about Japan. I didn't say, hey, Patty, and I commented about Japan. I just jumped in on the Japan comment. I don't know what a blue dot means. Never heard of it. Yeah, this bean stuff might make this less spicy because this is super spicy. I'm just going to put this bean stuff in here. Make it a big old meal. Japanese food is your favorite, Erica? I don't think I've ever had Japanese food, but I am enjoying these videos about how Japan is so different from us. How simple their houses are and stuff. Should I be happy with a little simple Japanese house even? That'd be nice. That makes sense, Patty. Okay, I'm going to put this in a bowl. To me, I'd put some avocado in it. I'll put my avocado in mine. All right. There's our vegetables, and we got our sausage. I'm going to mix it all together and make some stir fry. Sushi is Japanese, yes. You'd be happy to have fewer dishes, pots, and pans. Well, I want to buy some small little cups like they drink out of, small little bowls to eat out of, and start eating like that and having one serving instead of 5 servings. Because they eat very little food compared to us. And that's probably why they're so nice and thin. Plus, they have very strict regimens of exercise. I mean, you have to understand their area where they live is run by the government, so everything they do is determined by their government. So they have to get up at a certain hour, they have to have exercise time, they have to eat certain foods to stay healthy. They're all about keeping their people healthy and fit, and they use natural methods, which is good but bad, because sometimes they really need to use medicine and they don't. They're very into herbs and Eastern methods. Like Middle Eastern, I mean. Yeah, some of them eat cats and dogs. My friend doesn't, I don't think. I'm sure he's probably tasted one, but I don't think he eats it or feeds it to his son. To them, it's just like meat. It's like cows or pigs like we eat. I don't eat pigs, but you know. Chickens. Like right now, I'm chopping up some turkey sausage to go in with my meat. I mean, meal. I mean. You don't use the demi cups? Is that what they're called? Demi cups? Because I'm going to look them up on eBay and stuff and see if I can get me some demi cups and some chopsticks. Because chopsticks make you eat slower too and actually taste your food. And I need to learn to slow down when I eat. Although I'm doing better at it, I'm not where I want to be with it. You eat squirrel. Oh, okay. Poor squirrels. Well, I don't know, Amazing Grace, because if KK just posted that she eats squirrels and that didn't ruin my appetite, I don't think anything you would post would ruin it. Thank you, Kim. I like my lipstick too. Very happy with this lipstick color. I wish I was born with my lips that color, honestly. I didn't have to put lipstick on to do it. I've had rabbit. I've had duck. I'm sure I've eaten stuff I don't even know I've eaten, to be honest with you, because I had a wise guy for a stepdad, and he used to slip things in things. So it's possible. Very possible. All right, I'm going to move y'all back over here because I'm going to do some dishes. So I have some plates that I can feed my husband and I on. By the way, I think our next, the next video I'm doing on Borderline is about boundaries. I'm pretty sure that's the next chapter. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I guess, KK. We'll go with that. the chat is just sitting there. Nobody's saying anything. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Stalker song. On my cruel heartache, every step you take, every breath you take, every move you make, every claim you take, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. That's the area. Hi, DJ. Mrs. DJ. Mrs. Johnson. Haha, Bonnie. I was just thinking about my brother and his little cooking videos that he does. I should link you guys to him. He is so funny. He's anything but dull. He reminds me so much of my stepdad. It's ridiculous. Like a little mini version of it. And he's trying out for the American Ninja Warriors, or he thinks he's going to anyway. I don't know if he'll make it that far, but he sure has got a good running start. And he goes on and he brings out his electric guitar and he jams. He was doing flamenco music the other night, the Spanish music. That was pretty cool. I'm good, Deb. How are you? I am peach keen. So I think my next, or my new fascination at this point, besides the Japanese stuff, is watching Erica F, or Erin F, I mean, not Erica F, Erin F, her videos. I just like them. She's interesting and funny and different. Mr. Matt is in the other room playing his games on the PS4, like he does. I've been crowding his space all day long. I figured it was time to let the poor man be. Thank you. I try. I'm not doing anything fancy tonight. Just sausage with a little bit of stir-fried vegetable type stuff and some refried beans. Nothing fancy. And I don't know if I'm going to do dessert or not. I might do something. I'm probably not going to make it. I'll probably just give us each a pudding or something. Pudding and an applesauce. Who knows? I've been eating a lot more carefully today, though, than I did the day before with the donuts and stuff. Of course, I wasn't at the school where there were donuts. So, but I'm happy that I got back on track anyways. Oh, cool, DJ. I don't think I've ever been in Hockey Mom's chat. Ever. I didn't even realize she had a chat, I guess. Or if I did, I don't remember it. By the way, if you have kitty cats, Paws litter is awesome. It's very good for clumping. Thought I'd let you know that. What's up, buddy? Come on, guys. Where's Meech? Is she out there too? Hi, Meech. Come on in. It's raining, I know. It's starting to storm. You guys are smart coming in. Make sure none of the windows are open, babe. Dude, the food is right there. Help yourself. I'm not getting you any new because there's plenty of food right there. Oh, it was more drama with Hockey Mom? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know all that stuff that's going on either. I create enough of my own drama. I don't need anybody else's. Matthew agrees. I mean, I like to know situations, but when it becomes ridiculous, where people are like so upset about goofy stuff that really doesn't make or break their lives, I just don't get it. There's no point in it. Okay, KK. Oh, drama with Perplexed? Is there still drama going on with Perplexed? The last thing I knew about any of that drama was when Makeup Mobster had somebody knock at her door. I guess that's called being swatted or something, when the SWAT team shows up. I don't know how that all panned out. I don't know what happened. And Molly Golightly with the Frankie thing. Yeah, I really don't understand all the details enough to say anything about it other than I'm confused. Very confused. Frankie didn't seem all that happy, though. He says she's lying. She says he's lying. Who knows? Who really knows? I can't say I would trust anybody on an internet, you know? Maybe if I got to know them in real life and established rapport with them and had a friendship with them over the years and knew what they were capable of or knew what they would never do, then I could say, oh yeah, Molly's not lying, or oh yeah, Frankie's telling the truth. I don't know either one of them to say that. I mean, they would like for you to believe them. Both of them would, but if you don't know them, how can you? A waitress did what? Passed gas or what? I did not see that. That would be worth seeing. I would like to watch that with Matthew, if that's what you're saying. I don't know if that's what you're telling me with the cloud. Is that what you're saying? The waitress passed gas on Molly Golightly's video? That's what they say. Oh. No, I haven't seen that one, but that would be worth seeing. That would be good for a laugh, I'm sure. Everybody does pass gas. It happens. Okay. Sorry, Carmen. I didn't mean to crowd you there, dude. Okay. The wok is hung up. The sink is coming cleaner. Things are getting put away in the strainer here. I haven't watched M's Coffee Convo recently either. I used to kind of like to watch that just to see what was going on, but I got kind of bored, so I didn't frequent it after that. So I don't know what she's talking about these days either. One thing I noticed, there doesn't seem to be many people that are new springing up in this neck of the woods on YouTube. You notice that? Seems to be the same old people. I mean, once in a while, somebody else will make some videos and stuff, but rare. It's usually the same ones, at least the ones that pop up in my feed. What is the deeper meaning of this? Sigmund Freud. Oh boy, that's classy. She farted right at the table where they were sitting. Sheesh, way to be human there. Wow, Amazing Grace. Thanks for telling me that. I will definitely have to go watch that video now. It'd be helpful if somebody lets me know exactly what minute that it happened at, too, so I don't have to sit there and watch the whole entire thing. Really don't want to look at her chest any more than I have to. Not into women, so. afraid to with all the drama going on in SWAT. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Hasn't stopped me from coming on. Really not worried about it. I've had haters since I came on here back in 2008, so nothing new under the sun. I still get the nasty comments in my email or on my comment section. Usually I just delete it, don't even read them. If they're real bad, I just hit report. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to them. By the way, I watched that video that I did the other day where I fell asleep. I laughed. Oh my gosh, I was literally sleeping for like almost a minute. Right? You guys were like watching me, and I was going like with my head going forward with my eyes closed. I was catching me a cat nap right in the middle of the live video. Oh my gosh, it was funny. Because I was like, what are they talking about? I was sleeping. I guess I was kind of sleeping. So I turned it on, and Matthew and I were watching it. He's like, yeah, there you go. Sure enough. Oh, it's right towards the end of, was it last night's video? I can't remember. I thought it was last night's video. It might have been the night before. I don't know. I think it's still up there. I get tired at night. I can't stay awake anymore. Getting old. Nighttime comes, my body's like, okay, getting dark out. Your eyelids need to start getting dark now so you can get some sleep and wake up in the morning refreshed. I gotta work tomorrow, so definitely be getting to bed at a normal hour if I can tonight. Oh, the night before? Okay. I don't know. Did I take that one down or is that still up there? I don't even remember. I only took one of them down. The one I just took out some information because I didn't feel like getting into it with the person. Since they were the only ones that had a fit about what I said, I was like, well, I'll just edit it out of my video. By the way, if you guys saw that really mean one about me, about the belly dancing, where they made fun of me and made it look really bad, and they made me look like I was belly dancing super fast and ridiculously, it looked retarded. No offense to anybody, but it looked really, really bad. And I reported it, and they took it down. So don't think if somebody uses your stuff and you report it that it will go unnoticed, because they will remove videos for you. I was glad they took that one down because I did not like it again at all. I did not appreciate it. It looked stupid. Belly dancing isn't supposed to be done like you're some kind of a robot. That's what it looked like. It made me look stupid. I am not having that. Hey, Red Ruby. Hey, hey, hey. It's bad. It was da da da. Gonna have a good time. Used to like that show too. Back in the day when shows were innocent and nice and taught morals and values. Those were the days. Good times. Da, 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 da. Good times. Da, da, da. Good times. Keeping our head over water. Working like we can. Good times. Good times. Ain't we lucky we got on? Good times. Yeah, good show. Yeah, I know, Red Ruby, right? That was disturbing beyond disturbing. Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't cook on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big league, getting our turn at bat. As long as we live, you and me, baby, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, we're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Somebody's meowing. What do you want me? It's raining out. It's raining, Mish. Misha. Come here, me. Meter, me. Okay, I guess she likes the rain. She's gonna stay out there in the rain. Here comes the rain again, falling on my heart like a memory. Da, 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 like a little emotion. Okay. Thanks, DJ. Oh, the Eurythmics, yeah. I forgot they were the ones that sang that. Oh, well, whatever. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Whatever. Beans don't fry in the kitchen either. Well, maybe in my kitchen they do. I didn't say I know all the words. I just know some of the tunes. I do my best. That's all I can do, y'all. All I can do. So this is our hash. This is our hash. Kind of interesting looking. This has that chipotle stuff in it. And then I threw his refried beans and corn and taters and beans. Looks like red beans. Gonna be yummy, I think. I might heat it up a little though. I want to throw some sour cream in it. I don't know if he would like that or not. But I want to make it like Mexican style with avocado and everything. What, love? Yeah, if I even have any sour cream, I don't know if I do. I don't think so. Don't think I have any sour cream. I do have this that can pass for sour cream, though. What you doing, dude? What you doing, dude, man? I already gave you food. You don't need any more. You think you constantly need to eat, cat. Sola, Greek yogurt. Gonna put it in. Just splash myself in the face. Here, buddy, you want to eat? You can eat some of that. There you go. Party on. All right. We're gonna put some of this creamy, sour, creamy stuff in. I'm gonna watch my kitty for a minute, okay? Here, I'm gonna watch him eat. It's okay, Guy. There. They can't see you that way. Let me move you over here. There we go. Now you can watch him eat. I'm gonna put this stuff into the stir-fried chipotle, whatever it's called. Make it taste a little yummy. I ask you guys a question in a minute when I come back to the screen. Where'd you go, dude? You done already? That was fast. You get bored easily, I guess. Okay. All right, so back we come. Has anybody ever seen, or not seen, did anybody ever know that you can use sour milk to cook with, basically, make pancakes, waffles, whatever, and you won't even taste that it's sour? Anybody know that besides me? I was just curious because a lot of people don't realize that. Oh, my thing wasn't a mood. See, unlike some people, things don't just like happen to me. Like, I don't all of a sudden feel happy or all of a sudden feel angry. I choose how I feel. And I'm very well aware of how I feel. It doesn't like happen to me. It doesn't like, oh, dang, I'm angry. I can't tell why I'm angry. I just suddenly woke up and I was miserable. No, that doesn't happen to me. I get ticked off. I rant a while, stir myself up, get truly miserable for a while, and then eventually I'm like, okay, enough of that. This mood is not working for me. It's not making me feel good, so I'm done. And then I go to my happy place, which usually involves using one of my talents, singing. And oh yeah, I get that. Being mad that you're sick, I totally get that. I get ticked off when I'm sick. I hate being sick. There you go, dude. Yeah, I do not like a miserable me. I don't like a sick me. I don't like a miserable me. I don't like a me that can't do stuff. So as a result, I'm not a very good hospital patient. I get very frustrated very easily and very impatient with those nurses. They take for flipping ever to ever get back in the room when you buzz their little buzzer. And I know what they're doing. They're out there at that darn desk talking about everything under the sun that does not pertain to my illness. Seriously. Oh, did you hear what Rupert said the other night? I couldn't believe he said that to her. What did he say? Well, hang on. I got to get this. What? Oh, yeah, we'll be right down, I promise. Okay. I'm sitting there dying in pain. Well, Rupert said that Mary took that job that Harold wanted. Really? What a low down dirty scum. Beep. Yes. I'm dying here. Can you get me some pain meds? Yes, I'll get right on it. I'm sorry, we got a little busy here. And I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, busy my booty. Busy trying to talk about Rupert and Sally and Mary and everybody else. Get to my darn room. I'm sitting here suffering in pain. I need my darn dose of painkiller, and you're sitting there worrying about somebody's love life. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And you will walk by the desk, and right in front of you, they will sit there and be talking about the sports game, the state of the nation, whatever, and you're sitting there thinking, hello, there are patients here in this hospital that need you, and I know they need you because I hear them calling you down the hall. What are you doing? The sports game can wait. And then sometimes you'll hear this, and I've actually heard this, and I will use myself as an example because, of course, I don't want to have anybody else come after me and say, well, you mentioned my name on a video. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to use me as the example, okay? Beep. Is it that lady in 42 again? I think so. She has been buzzing me all morning. Well, what is her problem anyway? I don't know. She fractured her hip or something stupid like that. I don't know. Screw it. I mean, they think we got nothing to do but run into their room every 5 seconds. I'll get it. No, that's fine. I got it. They go to room 42. Yes. Like they're so mad at you for even calling them. Well, my leg is hurting. I did just fracture my hip. Do you have anything stronger than Tylenol? I'll have to see what's on your order. I have to talk to your doctor first. Okay. So they go out of the room. You're sitting there dying in pain. So anyways, I went to the library the other day, and would you believe it? They didn't have my book. Beep. Oh my God, again? Hang on a minute. Yes. Listen, lady, I'm trying to be as nice as I can, but I fractured my hip. I am in pain. I cannot handle just Tylenol. Did you talk to my doctor yet? Well, I tried. I called. We're just going to have to wait because your test results aren't back yet. When are my test results coming back? Well, probably within the next 45 minutes. So you just have to be patient a little bit. We'll get back to you. Okay. I'm laying there reaping in pain. People are screaming around me. Nobody's in the room, in the classroom, sure, in the hospital room. And they don't check on you. Like all day sometimes they don't even come in and check on you. That is our hospitals around here. Hi, that's that.
Hey, DJ.
This is that. Boy, they botched that one up. Matt, that.
Hey, Lindai. Hey, Dan.
I didn't remember about Terms of Endearment, and I'm not going to watch it just because you just told me that. That would be terrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. That scene. I won't watch it because of that. Somebody ignoring someone that's in pain?
Look,
No.
I show up and the numbers go down.
Oh,
Watch.
honey.
Now that I leave, they're going to go back up.
You gotta come.
Oh!
What? Dessert. It's probably still good too.
I'm eating it now.
Why? I want some too.
Who cares what you want?
It's fine. You can have them. I got ketchup sauce.
No, you don't.
You didn't.
I drank it like you.
Dude, it's right here. You didn't drink or eat anything from my school job.
Listen, dude. You took a break from work, so get it stick out of your butt. Okay?
No.
We're all going outside.
Who?
Guys are out there.
Who all? Are you not eating dinner? Okay, fine. Go outside. I'm eating dinner. It looks almost appetizing. Oh. Fight. It is a great movie, but I don't want to see that scene. I hate watching death scenes. Can't deal with it. Anyway, I don't know how I got on that tangent. Sometimes I just ramble and my mind goes who knows where. You cussed while your daughter was being birthed. I remember saying, I changed my mind. Put her back in. This hurts too bad. I don't want to do it. Well, one of my daughters was a home birth, so I didn't cuss during that. I was on my hands and knees in the bathtub with a ice cold shower being put on my back to numb me from the waist down. Oh, gotcha, KK. All right, now my computer is deciding to die on me again. All right, y'all, I'm going to get going. I'm going to eat dinner, and who knows what I'm going to do after that, but I have enjoyed our time together. Dana Banana, we need to talk eventually again soon about some things. Yeah. Maybe today, if you have time, you could call me and we could chat, catch up on some things. All right. God bless everybody, and we will see you next time. Thanks for listening and hanging with me. Bye-bye.
You left?
I did.
Uh-huh.